Thank you. Your Excellency, President William Samoei Ruto, Your Excellency, the First Lady, Mama Rachel, the Deputy President, Professor Kithure Kindiki, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I will be very brief because I believe I have nothing really useful to add to this conversation. But I can actually testify to the fact that it can be quite embarrassing when you are in the corridors, the way Honorable Mbandi has spoken to his encounter in Washington. So if we have to move away from that, then we have to enhance our own revenue collection. But we are here to say that let us not kill the goose that lays the golden egg. We are here to honor the private sector. We must nurture the private sector. We must expand it. We must help it to grow so that we can all continue seeing the golden eggs that our economy requires. Let me just point out one thing, Your Excellency, with your permission. The issue of the integrity of our fiscal measures and the tax bands or levels that we sometimes apply. We should, in my view, make sure that we operate above board. Some of the challenges that we faced was that as we were looking at the finance bill, in some quarters, there were allegations that some of the policy measures introduced were not quite based on integrity, but may have been aligned to try and undermine other competitors in a particular industry. I think it is important that we enhance competitiveness and we make sure that all the fiscal measures that we bring out, especially after public participation, are above board and genuinely in the interests of that particular industry and not to use any institution of government to try and undermine your competition as we move forward. I think this is very, very essential going forward because we need to expand our business base and all players must have an equal opportunity. With these few remarks, Your Excellency, it is now my singular honor to invite Professor Kithure Kindiki, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, to make his remarks and invite you.
Your Excellency, President William Ruto, Excellency First Lady Mama Rachel Ruto, all protocols observed. I have picked 4 quick things from this conversation. The first one is the duty that every Kenyan has to pay taxes for the development of our country. That it is important that as a country we continue informing and mobilizing the people of Kenya, corporates and natural persons, that it is a duty to pay tax so that we can use that tax to build our country. Number 2, that when we go out there to seek support in terms of getting money for development, we actually end up being lent money which are savings from taxpayers of other countries. And therefore, it is only fair that we find ways of making sure that we can generate resources from our own sources. The third thing I'll pick, Your Excellency, especially from my brother C.S. Mbadi and the chairman and the CG, the Commissioner General,